Here tonight. It's a special day for my family. Almost all of you here at least have met our dad at least one time. Today, November 18th, we had planned to be in this hall. We had planned to be here. That plan was hatched about 3.5 months ago for a completely different reason. We're here, we had planned to be here to celebrate my dad and the work that he's done in Cameroon. And as much as I'm glad that you're all here, most of you who are here were supposed to be here today to have a good time, to talk about the work my dad did in Cameroon. We're here today, and we're going to talk about the work he did. Unfortunately, he's not here with us. I've got a few slides to talk about Daddy's last few days, last few weeks, last few months, last few years. We're here to celebrate Daddy. The fabric we have on is almost the same fabric that Daddy has on right now. Thank you. Much better. The fabric my beautiful family has on, it has a special significance in our family, our tradition. And Daddy's in a happy place. He left us feeling happy. He had a very good life. He was 75 years old. And I would just like to share with you guys a few slides. So, our father, his official biography is going to be given by my eldest brother, Kumbo. The picture you guys see right now was me when I was 11 years old. Myself and my dad. That's when Daddy lost his mom, my grandma. I was 11, and the church where I'm standing with my dad, with our dad, the same church where my dad is going to have his funeral service in a few days' time. Grandma passed away. It was the biggest thing that happened in our family. And now Daddy has left us to go join his mom. Thanksgiving is this week. And I look back 6 years ago when Daddy came to America. And the reason Daddy was here was because our aunt, Auntie Iris, passed away after 14-year battle with breast cancer. It's the same weekend, Thanksgiving weekend. And so there are a lot of coincidences that when I think about Daddy's life, there's a bigger hand, God, have a hand in everything that happened to Daddy. 3 years ago, Daddy and I, we started on a project. And that project had a lot to do to the memory of Auntie Iris, who passed away from breast cancer. And what we wanted to do was to build an imaging clinic in Cameroon where people can be scanned and tested for all kinds of diseases, specifically for cancer. And so, radiology was born. I remember very well 3 years ago when my dad called me, and Daddy called, and he said, my son, I found the best spot for our clinic that we're going to build in Cameroon. And every single day, with everybody that we work on in Cameroon, Daddy has been on top of it. Daddy was always a man who, when he said he was going to do something, not only will he do it, but he would do it super, super well. He was dedicated to everything he did. And this project is completed today thanks to everything that Daddy did. From the laying of the foundation stone, to hiring all the workers, to supervising the finances. Daddy, you're not here with us today. You're not here with us today. But we celebrate you. There was Daddy last year talking to all the workers. He was passionate about this project. He was so passionate because he felt that this was something, this was a way for him to give back to our community in Cameroon. Cancer is a scourge. Daddy, as fate will have it, Daddy ended up dying from cancer. And I think God put him here to make a better Cameroon, to make it so that everybody who is able, anybody can come to Boya, a small town in Cameroon, to be screened for cancer. The building you're seeing right now is with all the workers. Everybody called him Daddy because he was a father to all of them. He treated everybody like a son, like a daughter. And Daddy was always there. He loved his family, he loved his country, he loved his kinsmen. Last year, when the project was almost completed, when we all went back to Cameroon, Daddy looked at the work that was done. And he said, my son, we're going to finish this project. We're going to finish it. And he did finish the project. And so now we give God the glory. We give God the glory. In every step of the way. The picture you're seeing is a breast cancer screening event that we did in Cameroon. Daddy was not a medical expert. He was a finance administrator. And Daddy was there every step of the way. Every step of the way. He always had his shirt on. That's a clear radiology. And he has his fingerprints everywhere. This was the day all the equipment arrived in Cameroon. That was June of this year. And Daddy was the happiest man in the world. He was the happiest man. Throughout the whole installation, Daddy was there. Looking at the engineers, providing support. Even when people came from the US, Daddy housed them in his house. They stayed in Daddy's house. Daddy was personally invested in this project. And by God's grace, he finished the project. And Daddy was clearly Radiology's first patient. Earlier, around September 14th, when I went to Cameroon, Daddy wasn't feeling too well, but he was strong, he was happy, he was up and about like every day of the week. None of us suspected that there was something serious. Daddy went to the hospital, and I was very concerned. So we brought Daddy to America. And Daddy was in the midst of all his entire family. Daddy passed away, left us, having all his grandkids, his sons, his daughter, his wife. They were all by his side. that he did not suffer. God called him because it was his time. He even inaugurated prayer radiology. And when I was in Cameroon with my family, I remember us standing by front of the clinic, and we all had our regular outfits on, and that didn't mean who it was. He had a special regalia for us. And there's a picture of the outfit. Oh, go back. So that's Daddy inside clear radiology on the day we had the family inauguration. That's Daddy, and there's Mommy. And it was one of the happiest days in Daddy's life. That project that he been working on all his life, at least the past 3 years of his life, have come to fruition. And it was going to forever change the landscape in Cameroon. It was forever. He did not know that he was going to lead the services that he was building. None of us knew that. There's the outfit that I think of everybody who was there, or the children that were there. And none of us knew that he was going to do that. And there's Daddy in front of clear radiology. I remember the day I was going to announce that we were going to meet on November 18th. I called everybody who worked on this project. I told them, hey guys, there's a big announcement. We're going to do something on November 18th. I was going to tell them. And 1 hour before that Zoom meeting, I had to text all of them. Texted them. I said, hey guys, can we cancel the Zoom meeting? Because there's something, there's a family emergency. I did not tell them that it was my dad who was going to go to the hospital. So I went to my dad's bedroom. I was still feeling a little bit weak. And that's what we went to the hospital. All my friends in America, nobody knew that there was anything amiss.